Hey, hello! Bienvenue tout le monde! Welcome to my channel and welcome to today's video. For those who have not seen any videos of me, I do selfish videos, I'm afraid. I talk about myself, I talk about what I like, what I do, where I go to, and also about the fact that I am a foreigner living in France. Every now and then I talk a little bit about the differences between France and the Netherlands, where I come from, or any other place in the world. I've been living in France for almost 30 years. And in the beginning, I was never such a fan of the French music. I didn't understand it. I didn't know it. It was all new to me. And I remember one day I was singing along with a song that is so famous in the whole world. And I was singing along, I did it my way. Sort of that. A friend of mine said, you know that song is originally a French song. I said, no. Originally, it is from Paul Anka. No, it is originally a French song. It was written by a French duo and was first recorded by a very famous, long time gone French singer, Claude François, Clo to his friends. In French, it was called Frank Sinatra, who made it this international mega hit that everybody knows and everybody sings along. My way. Over the years now, I have learned that there are more songs that have been covered in English, in other languages. I want to show you a few of those songs, classic songs from the last century, and we will find out together a little bit more about it. Claude François, who sang Comme d'habitude, he had another hit, and it was brought back to the States in 1974, and it was recorded by Elvis, no one less than Elvis Presley. Of course, other singers did it after him, and it was called Amours. Elvis never had a son. It was still a very emotional song. There is this beautiful song written by a French artist just after World War II, Charles Trenet. He wrote so many beautiful songs, and one of them is called La Mer. And it was translated almost 20 years later in English, and it's got the title Beyond the Sea. It was first recorded by Bobby Darin. It has been recorded by Nat King Cole, by George Benson, and it's such a nice, good feeling song. And everybody loves that song. Charles Trenet, he wrote a lot of beautiful songs. Another one of him goes like this. Que reste-t-il de nos amours? Does it ring a bell? It was recorded by Sam Cooke, by Nat King Cole. In English, it is called I Wish You Love. Yves Montand is a very big name in the French chanson industry. He sang a lot of songs, and one of the songs was written by another famous French writer, Jacques Brel. The original title was
Les feuilles mortes,
which became
The Autumn Leaves.
It was recorded by Nat King Cole. Everybody knows that song right now, but originally it was a French one. Do you remember that song of the Everly Brothers? And first recorded by the French singer Gilbert Becaud. Gilbert Becaud, he also recorded a very emotional song, and that was covered by so many artists. You know it in English under the title But Now My Love. Elvis, Barbara Streisand, Shirley Bassey, the great names covered that song. Charles Aznavour, I already heard that name when I was still living in the Netherlands, and I think he was known all over the world. The big, grand Charles Aznavour. One song that we hear every now in English, and it sounds so good in English that you almost forget that it was Charles Aznavour who did it at first. It's called
Yesterday, when I was young.
In French it is
Hier encore,
And it was also covered by a grand monsieur in the States, Willie Nelson. I love that version of Yesterday When I Was Young as well. Beautiful. One of the biggest singer-songwriters in France is Jean-Jacques Goldman. He wrote a lot of songs for a lot of people, including Celine Dion, and the French singer Patricia Kaas sang a song that was called And funnily, it was taken over by a girl band and it got famous in the early 2000s and it is called I'm not quite sure what to think of that one. Now, I really have to talk about Jacques Brel. Jacques Brel is a name a lot of people know. A lot of people have heard about his songs without knowing that it's Jacques Brel. Just for the little detail, he is not French, he is Belgium. And even he is Flemish, which means that he doesn't even speak French as a native language. The songs of Jacques Brel are kind of world famous. Let me show you one or two of his songs. The most gorgeous, emotional, punching in the face kind of song of Jacques Brel is
Ne me quitte pas.
It was translated in It was sung by many big names, Shirley Bassey, Dusty Springfield, and a guy named Terry Jacks. Terry Jacks did another song of Jacques Brel. And I don't think Jacques Brel had a big hit with this one, but Terry Jacks did.
We had seasons in the sun.
Jacques Brel, yes, ladies and gentlemen. Jacques Brel sang a song about the 50 years ago. And who covered it 20 years later? David Bowie did. It's a very strong song, and with the voice of David Bowie, it gives us something very powerful.
The port of Amsterdam, the port of Amsterdam.
As I told you earlier, I am Dutch, and there is a song in the Netherlands that has become so Dutch. It's one of the best known Dutch language songs in the Netherlands, and it's called Het Dorp, which means the village. And the original version was from a Frenchman called Jean Ferat, and in French it is called La Montagne, the mountain. The man sings about his childhood in the southern French mountains, and Wim Sonneveld, who sang the Dutch version, sings about his village in the Netherlands. It is one of the most beautiful songs in the world, whether it's in Dutch, but especially in French. It is so beautiful. Just listen to it, try to understand it. It is such a beautiful, nostalgic song. It just brings tears to my eyes.
Thuis heb ik nog een aanzichtkaart.
Pour s'en aller gagner leur vie.
And as it goes for all other non-English speaking countries, we steal songs in English and get them translated. Sometimes it turns out good, but most of the time it's very dubious. I have to give you a few of these examples. Johnny Hallyday, he was called the French Elvis. His team was very good in stealing English spoken songs and translate them in the worst possible way to a French song. Listen to this one. This is from the Animals' House of the Rising Sun.
Les portes du pénitencier.
Or this one. Black is black.
Noir c'est noir.
Mireille Mathieu is a name that we know on the other side of the French borders as well. Even in Asia, in the US, in Northern Europe. She did this cover of Hello from Lionel Richie. Allô?
Est-ce que tu m'écoutes encore?
As a very last bonus, I give you this one. It's sung by a French singer called Sylvie Vartan. And I apologize in advance if you can't sleep afterwards listening to this song. But you have to. You just have to listen to it. Okay, that was today's video. I thank you all for being with me and sticking with me. See you next time. Thanks for watching. Au revoir.